Today we're talking about a revolutionary company that has a $1 to $3 billion market opportunity, which affects over 21 million women in the United States alone. This company is revolutionary for women's health and it has an upside of over 100%. And that's just with one of its products. Let's talk about this company and everything that's going on with it and the three major catalysts coming right up. Hi Raylinaires, welcome back to the channel. This is Supergirl Investor, where we save the world while making you wealthy. Please give a like and comment on this video of what stock you would like to learn about next and what your thoughts are on this revolutionary women's health stock. Let's talk about its major catalysts, why it's in the news, why I think it's a great, innovative company, and the financials. The company is called EVFM. This is completely revolutionizing women's healthcare. The first product that we're going to talk about is Phexxi. It was launched in September of 2020 and they have had steady and consistent growth. Plus they're expecting a lot of high growth. This is a birth control, but it's not just any birth control. It's revolutionary because it's the first and only hormone-free birth control, and you don't have to use it daily. You can use it whenever you need it. So it's really about empowering women. And instead of just taking pills, it's basically a gel. Now, when I say hormone-free, I am so excited for this product because that means there are none of those side effects. And I'm talking about weight gain. And also it's hormone-free, which is great, which is something we will talk about later because it's another major catalyst. But it's great because for people who have cancer, after they survive it, they are no longer allowed to use any product that has hormones in it. So this could be a huge deal in that space as well, but we're not even talking about that yet. In the US today, there are 21 million women that are at risk for pregnancy that are not using birth control. It's inconvenient, it's very costly, it has a lot of side effects. So even though there are about 18 million women who are using contraceptives, about 50% are having unplanned pregnancies. Now, Phexxi is actually very convenient because you get 12 applications, which is for 1 month, and it's reoccurring revenue. As you can see from the chart, this is something that really caught my eye. 18.8 million women already use contraceptives. So if they start using Phexxi, if they only get about 1 to 2% of the market, that will equal to $350 to $710 million. Now, these are very conservative totals. 10.6 million women are using no contraceptive at all for whatever reason. So if Phexxi gets 2 to 3.5%, it could be a potential of $375 to $690 million. And then for those women who use condoms or withdraw, the potential for that could be 3.5 to 4.5% of the market, which equals $670 to $860 million. Now, this equals a peak conservative potential revenue of $2.3 billion market opportunity. Right now, they're at 1,819 Phexxi prescribers, and out of that, there have been over 37% multiple prescriptions. Now, let's talk a little bit about the sales team. There's over 70 experts in this space, and they're actually doing 14 telehealth sales members as well because of the pandemic that are specifically helping the online space community. Talk about revolutionary. They also have what's called the Phexxi concierge experience. This is a telemedical platform. You can get your Phexxi sent to the home or sent to the pharmacy. And right now, over 800 women have booked an appointment for Phexxi, and over 95% have gotten Phexxi from the appointment. And also there's an average of 4.5 refills, so it's reoccurring monthly revenue. They're using 83 Bar as their AI-driven recruitment platform. This is basically accumulating 200 leads a week. About 75% of women who engaged have spoken with a Phexxi support nurse. Their whole marketing campaign is exponentially growing. They have a DTC marketing opportunity, so they're doing direct to consumer, and it's very grassroots. They have high social media engagement, and they're just looking to grow that even further. So they're doing telehealth, they're doing AI, they have a great grassroots marketing campaign, which we will discuss later because that's one of the catalysts. And they're also covered by insurance. So 56.2% of commercial lives are covered with insurance, and it's actually actually on the preventative drug list, so it's $0 cost for patients. This means that 8 million women can use this. They also have a contract with the VA that can help about 12 million women. And not only that, but they're also covered by Medicaid, which means that over 69.8 million people can benefit from this. Targeted marketing is very crucial to their platform to get women aware and educated on this. So they're starting a marketing program of, while women are waiting in the doctor's office, they're going to start a commercial. So they're using a 3-pronged approach to marketing, which is education, influencers, and a consumer-focused platform. As you can see, the colors are bold. They're very empowering for women. And normally birth control is very fear-based marketing, but they want to switch that around and turn it into empowering women, which I absolutely love. You can take it as needed, and you can take it whenever you want without the side effects. Now, the first catalyst that I'm talking about is on Valentine's Day. They are starting their marketing campaign, so it's going to bring awareness to the company and hopefully to a lot of potential investors. So be on the lookout for this. Is an over $1 billion marketing opportunity, and that's conservative. They have a very highly targeted niche, and again, this is just one product. And they have their earnings report in March, so it should show huge growth potential. And then third is their second product, which no other company is working on. And this affects 78 million women in the US alone. Now, these are 2 STIs that have been on the rise for 5 years, and it's likely to reach 95 million women by 2025. Now, EVOGuard is currently in its phase 3 trial to treat these 2 STIs. They started the phase 3 trial this year in 2021, and as I said, here's the pipeline for this. So their top line results will be during the beginning of the second half of 2022, and then they will file for a submission by 2022 end of year. And by the second half of 2023, they are hoping for FDA approval and will quickly launch and commercialize this product. Now, the FDA has already given them priority review, which means it's on the fast track. So for approval, they don't need a year, they need 6 months. And once it's FDA approved, they will have 5 additional years of exclusivity. So there will be 0 competitors in the space because gonorrhea is actually antibiotic resistant. They have about $86 million in cash, and they also just got an investment of $25 million. So now that you know what all of this is about, let's look about what other analysts are saying about this. Let's look at some of the finances, and finally, let's look at some of the news to bring you up to speed with more catalysts. We already talked about 3 of them. So if you look at tip ranks and you look at all of the analyst, it says that it's a buy, and it has a price target of around $8, which means that it could double. It was also recently in the news in the beginning about this non-hormonal birth control. This is great because women with cancer cannot use hormonal treatments. So they're just going to be educated about that. I love this. And basically, NCODA is a premier educational platform for community and academic oncology practices nationwide. And they are launching a collaboration to positively impact the quality of life for female patients living with, fighting, and recovering from cancer by raising awareness about the importance and availability of a new non-hormonal birth control named Phexxi. So there are over 800,000 new cases of cancer for women in the US each year. Many cancer treatment protocols require female patients of reproductive age to use birth control while undergoing treatment. So it's required. So before Phexxi, there were basically limited hormone-free birth control, which included condoms and copper IUDs. Now, even though birth control was required, the hormones actually can grow cancer cells. Non-hormonal birth control is actually the best option for women. Our passion is for patients. Supporting the coordination and continuity of care while positively impacting the clinical outcomes and quality of life for cancer patients is paramount to our mission. EVFM has developed an innovation that will benefit female cancer patients during and long after their treatment ends. NCODA will develop a positive quality intervention, PQI, which are part of the NCODA quality standards. This is used immediately or up to an hour before It was approved in May 2020. So these are a lot of great catalysts that are coming up. I can't wait to see the earnings report in March, the marketing campaign strategy that's just launching on Valentine's Day, and the second product in their pipeline. A few risks involved with this is if they don't get the FDA approval, if their marketing campaign is not successful, and also they're a very small company, so of course there's a lot of risks associated with this, but I really do think it's a revolutionary company. And one more thing that I would love to point out is the founder and CEO, because she has a great story. She's very inspirational. Her name is Sandra, and I really hope I'm saying this right, Pelletier, and she's the CEO. She says, "I am inspired by successful women who are not defined by their own gender, but rather are inspired by it." Now, she has served as CEO, president, and executive director of EVFM Biosciences since 2015. She's responsible for the company's growth and evolution, and she led the transition to public market in January 2018. Something that's not in her biography is that she's actually a cancer survivor, so this product is in her heart. I heard her speaking about this at several presentations, and she just absolutely loves this product and she wants to see it grow. So it has a great leadership team, and I think it can go far with that. As always, do your own due diligence on this. This is just bringing you up to speed with this and showing you that there are a lot of major catalysts and a huge upside to EVFM. Thank you so much for watching this EVFM stock video. The ticker symbol is EVFM. Please leave a like and comment below what stock you would like to hear about next. This was definitely a fun one. If they need more influencers, I would love that. But please leave a like and share with your friends, and share with the women in your family who need this, because this is a revolutionary product, and I really do believe that this is needed in the world to empower women with birth control. As always, save the world and go be wealthy. Bye, Raylinaires!